On factoring expressions number 6 and example 1. I'm going to let the quantity x minus 1 equal star. And I'm going to rewrite this expression. Please do this with me. 10, but I'm not going to put the quantity x minus 1. I'm going to write star squared plus 13 star minus 3. What is the smallest number we see? 10, 13, and 3. It would be 3. The only numbers that divide into 3 is 1 and 3. So I grab my calculator, and I want to know, can I divide 3 out of the other two terms? So I attempt 3 first. It does not work. I cross it out. Factoring out of 1 doesn't do anything for us. So my next step is to make this X shape. 10 times negative 3, that's A times C, is negative 30. And the B value is positive 13. I want to think of two numbers that multiply to equal negative 30. By the way, it's a negative. They're going to be two different signs. It multiplies to equal negative 30 and combines to give you positive 13. Because this is a positive, it means the larger number will be positive. So if you're not great with that, that's okay. Grab that calculator. We go up to 30. 30 divided by 1. 1 and 30 does not give you 13. Divided by 2. Can 2 and 15 give you 13? Yes. But then the question is like, well, how do I know which one is positive, which one is negative? The large number must be positive in this case. All right. Okay, I'm going to go back to this problem right now. So I'm looking at this, and I'm going to write 10 star squared. We're going to leave a big space minus 3. This is exactly like what you've been doing. In this position, I'm going to put a positive 15 and a minus 2. And then I go back up above, and what do I need to attach to both? A star. Okay, let's underline the first two terms. What can I factor out of 10 and also out of 15? Okay, that's right, but there's something more I can take out. Because if you don't see this, this has 2 stars and this has 1, right? Can you guys see that? That means 2 stars, this means 1. So what's the most I can take out of the first two terms? Put parentheses. And now, again, I'm going to slow it down. We do not want to overwhelm anybody. 5 times some quantity equals 10. That quantity is 2. I need 2 stars, but I only have 1, so I need to attach 1 more star. And let's make sure we did this right. 5 times 2 is 10, and I have 2 stars. 5 times what quantity is positive 15? Positive 3. I have 15 star. Awesome. Okay, right? We're going to take this quantity, and I don't want us to get confused, so I'm just going to block that off since I didn't write small enough. 2 star plus 3. Just like what we've been doing. Is there a numerical value I can take times 2 star and get a negative 2 star? I got to make sure this works. Negative 1 times 2 star is in fact negative 2 star. Negative 1 times 3 is in fact negative 3. We are almost done. We are 3 steps away. We've done all of the hard work. The rest of the work literally is going to be like 8th grade and 9th grade algebra. Okay, you ready? The front and the back both have what parenthesis? Tell me, what do they both have? Okay, let's write it down. 2 star plus 3. In front of the front is 5 star. And in front of the back is minus 1. We never factored anything out. We don't need to worry about that. But remember, when we factor something, all we've done is we've restructured it or we rewrote it. So they need to be equivalent to the top. Does anything in this original expression have a star? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 larger brackets. And I'm going to write down what I see, but I'm not going to put a star. I need to go back and ask myself, really, what was star equivalent to? And you guys can share with me. What was star equivalent to? Okay, here we go. X minus 1. And now I'm going to slow it down. I don't want to leave anybody behind. There's 1 step left. Well, 2 steps left. It can be done in 1 step, though. We're going to distribute and combine like terms, and we are done. So if that sounds a little too mathy for you, what that means is I'm going to take 2 times both of these terms. So I get 2x minus 2, and then I bring down the plus 3. I'm going to do the second parenthesis. I'm going to distribute, and then I'll go back and combine like terms. 5x minus 5, and then I bring down the minus 1. My very last step now is to combine like terms to get 2x plus 1 and 5x minus 6. Example 2, I'm going to start by saying, remember you have to write small if you're messy like me especially. So my star is going to be the quantity that's going to be equivalent to x plus 2. And I'm going to write down what I have. I have 8 star squared plus 2 star minus 3. And then I have to identify 8, 2, and 3. The smallest number is 2. Can I divide 2 by all 3 terms? Some of you will do mental math. Others are going to grab a calculator and try. 8 divided by 2, awesome, that works. 2 divided by 2, 2 divided by 2, great. But when you take 3 divided by 2, as long as one of the 3 terms does not work, we can't factor it out. Let's get started. Make your x. I'm going to try doing it up here so I save myself some space. 8 times negative 3 is negative 24. My b is positive 2. This says the two quantities are going to have different signs, and it says the larger number is going to be positive. So I'm just trying here. If you're not good with your number sense, let's do it. Is 1 and 24 2? No, you can't get 2 by combining them. 24 divided by 2, does 2 and 12 somehow give you 2? Nope. 24 divided by 3, does 3 and 8 give you 2? Does not work. 24 divided by 4, does 6 and 4 somehow give you 2? It does. Some of you are like, it's 10, but if they're different signs, it will achieve 2. How do I know which one is positive? The bigger one. So this is positive 6 and minus 4. Here we go. 8 star squared minus 3. Plus 6 minus 4, go back up above. What needs to be attached to the 6 and to the 4? If you're feeling confident, I want you to work ahead, but do it without talking. 8 and 6, the most that you can factor out of 8 and 6 would be a 2, and you can take out 1 star. 8 divided by 2 is 4. I need 2 stars and I only have 1. Attach another star. 8. 6 divided by 2 is 3. I need 1 star and I already have it. Whatever is in parentheses is going to go in back. And then I need to ask myself, is it possible that I can continue to factor? Is there a numerical value I can take times 4 and end up with a negative 4 star? Negative 1, let's see if this works. Negative 4 star, that works. And negative 3, that works. They both have the quantity 4 star plus 3. In front of the first is 2 star. In front of the back is minus 1. All right, so I went ahead and I replaced the stars with the quantity 2x plus 1, 2x plus 1. And I distributed the 4, distributing the 2, and combining like terms. Example number 4, let's set star equal to the quantity, please don't talk, x minus 3. So this is 8x cubed plus 6x squared minus 20x. There's a little more work I have to do here than the other problems. The first thing, what is the smallest number? 6. So I need to think about all the numbers that divide into 6. And then I'm going to grab my graphing calculator and I'm going to try here. So 8 divided by 6, if it gives me a decimal, I cross it out. 8 divided by 3, that doesn't work. But all of these are even, which means I can divide out a 2. In addition to dividing out a 2, notice that the first term has 3 stars, the second has 2, and the last one has 1 star. So what's the most stars I can take out of all 3 terms? 1 star. 8 times, oh, I'm so sorry, 4 times 2 is 8, and I need 2 additional stars to achieve star to the third. 2 times 3 is 6. I need one additional star. 2 times negative 10 is negative 20, and I already have the star. Please make that curly bracket and put it underneath the 4 star squared plus 3 star minus 10, and draw an arrow all the way down for the 2 star. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do this off to the side. 4 times negative 10 is negative 40. And so in my mind, I'm like, okay, let's see if I can zoom out so you guys can see that part. Here we go. So 1 and 40, this has to be different signs. Okay, different signs. And the larger one is going to be positive. So 1 and 40, no. 2 and 20, 2 and 20, oh, that doesn't work. 4 and 10, that doesn't work. Am I missing out on something here? Did I do something wrong? If you guys see that I did something wrong, let me know. Let me try this again. Maybe I multiplied wrong here. So I'm going to take 40 divided by 1. 1 and 40 does not work. Take 40 and divided by 2. 2 and 20 does not work. Divided by 4. How about 3 and 5, or 5 and 8? Okay, so 8 is the bigger number. So 5 and 8 does have a difference of 3. I write down 4 star squared, leave a blank, and negative 10. In the spot is a positive 8 and a minus 5. Now, if I move forward, it's wrong. Why is it wrong right now?
Bring the star.
Yep, come back up here. Bring down the star. I can factor out a 4 star. 4 times 1 is 4, and I need to attach one more star. 4 times 2 is 8, and I already have the star. If this is factorable, I need to come up with a numerical value that I can distribute to end up with a negative 5 star. I believe that's negative 5. That works. And this also works. They both have the quantity 1 star plus 2. In front of the first is a 4 star. In front of the back is a minus 5. What am I still forgetting? Something else I'm forgetting. Bring down the 2 star. My very last step while you work through this is going to be to replace the stars with what it is equivalent to. Did anybody achieve the same answer that I did? I may have made a mistake. Let's find out where my mistake is. I put in x minus 3, 2x minus 6. Are we comfortable with that one? Let's find out my mistake. So I have replaced the star with x minus 3, and I have a plus 2, so this is 1x minus 3, and then plus 2, so 1x minus 1. Okay, over here I get 4x minus 12 minus 5, so 4x minus 17. Okay, where is my mistake that you're finding? Anybody? Looks good, right? Looks okay?